away from getting into the game. Everyone spam hashtag go ONIC or hashtag Viva RRQ. It's time to get a game number 3. RRQ Hoshi with a different draft this time around. Maybe centered into the early game. Drian gonna get stunned up already, forcing a flicker instantly right now from Drian in the mid lane, who is sitting at a 100% on that hero.
20 seconds in and already very aggressive movements coming in from RRQ Hoshi, being able to chuck Drian very low. And here on the flip side, CW seems to be doing the same onto Xinnn.
Yeah, they played that strong side to the top side. Keyboy looks like he wants to just completely play for that top side, babysitting his gold laner, if you don't mind me saying it. Vin will do the same thing. Clay has rotated as well after clearing the wave and will be able to get pressure back in that lane, chunking CW pretty low. Xinnn will just look to clear the waves right now. Will be able to get that last hit as he will look to use this level power spike to get something done. CW zone away from his own minions. Vin will not be able to deny that gold cannon minion for him, and that is just going to be Xinnn clearing the waves and going back to the base. And in the bottom side already a little bit of a trade happening here.
Yep, a little trades happening here as it is R7 actually dominating the lane going against Boots, but Sans will be in that area, will be able to get that gold away from R7, and Clay trying to do what he can, will not be able to pursue anything just yet, as it is still very equal in all aspects of the game here in the first, almost second minute.
Yeah, I think the difference here is that from both teams, there's a difference in strong sides because, again, for the side of RRQ Hoshi and ONIC Esports, there is both late game potential, but one side has R7 on that Esmeralda for that late game potential, as well as the Yves. We know the other one has, the other team has CW on that Natan, so different lanes with different strong sides. We have to see how that dynamic plays out.
ONIC Esports choosing to play to the side of the gold laner, whereas RRQ already playing for that bottom side. R7 is going to have to play the strong side this time. So like I predicted as well, a swap in the, in the predictions, maybe in the also strategies right now, as Albert goes in for slash onto Keyboy now, taken very low as he completely just keeps on diving. The Petrify will be dodged away. Will be able to pick up a kill onto Keyboy. Perfect eye for an eye to dodge away from the Furious Dive as Boots goes in for Black Dragon form now, trying to get a kill onto Vin. Lethal counter will be able to pick that up, but it's going to be R7 going in for the Wally Sarmoon, and the backup is there. Yves going in for the real world manipulation. Boots taken low, will be taken down right now. R7 picking up the kill. Albert though, caught in the bad situation, still able to run away for now as Drian will look to go for a kill. Sans chases him down, and that's going to be Keyboy actually being the one who picks it up.
Yes, trade after trades there in the side and the hands of both RRQ Hoshi as well like ONIC Esports, but it seems like ONIC Esports is actually picking up the tempo, but meanwhile here in the top side, look at that. Both of them actually have to recall as they both get very low. So we're just gonna have to see what is going to happen in the next few minutes, as it seems like the turtle has already spawned in the Land of Dawn. And as you can see here, Sans trying to pick up that lethal. Vin will be trying to take that away from him, but unfortunately will not be able to do that just yet.
Yeah, Sans already going for invades right now, no win position, but it's gonna be Vin. Actually, he has time offended, might be able to get this, but it is just gonna be Sans walking away Arashi.
Yep, and you can see, I think the difference in the focus for both teams, they're actually both controlling for the turtle, and I think they both really believe that they can actually go for the fights and win it. So we'll have to see. Right now, there's a lot more emphasis on ONIC Esports, again, to try and babysit the Natan. So RQ does have the advantage to try and get control here, and it does seem like they're going to secure the first turret, and they might move on with that and actually go for a play down because on the bottom lane.
Yeah, finally a change of pace here for the side of RRQ Hoshi, as they are completely just playing for the early game right now. Very different from game number 1 and game number 2, where they just want to scale around with the marksman junglers. Now they finally pick up an assassin for themselves. The Benedetta for Albert will mean that they will have a little bit more pressure here in the early game with the help of Yves and Ruby as well. It is going to create some sort of like, they're going to be able to get a lot of things done as R7 goes in for Simon to run away. Retribution comes in as well from Sans, but R7 will still be able to run away from that one as RRQ will go in for the mirror play in the top side.
Yeah, as it stands here, ONIC Esports is leading in a bit of goal, but as you can see here on the top side, CW actually gets caught out. Oh man, Mirko.
That's what I said, man. RRQ Hoshi using this draft, using the Benedetta to a very good extent. They want to play proactively on the map. They don't want to just wait for ONIC Esports mistakes. They want to be the ones active, making ONIC Esports to, forcing them to make the mistakes here in the game. And that is exactly what they do, what they're doing right now with the draft. Using the Clint to win the lanes, actually is able to withstand in a 1v2 lane. Very well played by them, getting that Clint pick. I really like it for now, and Xinnn has been able to actually scale as well as CW in that lane. But CW has a slight gold lead as he was able to get the full turret gold in that top side.
Yes, a little trade there then from both sides. So one goes for the turret, but honestly one knows that they were able to take that turtle away and will be able to do so as well. So 5 minutes in, ONIC Esports is still leading in gold, still maintaining that goal difference. But honestly, they have to be very, very careful looking, because it seems like Vin as well as Clay are looking for a pickup. And look at the damage coming in from Clay so early in the game.
Yeah. The poke damage from RRQ from Clay is huge, as he has finished up that Ice Queen wand. This is going to be really good coming into the turtle fight. Right now, as ONIC Esports already playing very aggressively onto R7, but there is already a rotation to the bottom side. Phantom Flash being used. It's going to be the Holy Baptism used to get Albert away from him, but look at that. R7 actually wins in the 2v1 now. Real world manipulation to literally just force them outside of their own turret. But Sans now, in the midst of everything, lethal counter attack next. That's going to be Albert picking up the kill. Boots now, in the midst of everything as well, trying to go in for the Furious Dive. Will be able to go in, and that's going to be Boots almost outplays Albert, but he is going to go down as well. ONIC Esports now getting a 2-for-1. I mean, RRQ getting a 2-for-1, as it is going to be ONIC Esports losing out. But look at R7! The flicker falling Star Moon does not connect, and ONIC Esports will be the one picking up a kill, but no. R7 still somehow survives in the mid lane. Vin, is he going to be able to get a 1v1 play against CW? The answer is no, because CW just takes him down, and that is going to be a fair trade. 2 for 2.
2 for 2 indeed, and it seems like now they're actually equaling gold. So up until this moment, up until minute number 6, how are the items looking, Arashi?
Well, for Clay now, he's actually, I think, itemizing towards that brute force burst, but just in order for him to actually withstand the dive potential coming in from ONIC Esports, because with the Ice Queen's one, he's really doing a lot of damage already, and even if he can't do big bursts of damage, he can just stay alive and continuously just output damage like a marksman almost. So he doesn't really need to actually prioritize any kind of big items so far. For the side of Albert though, with the War Axe right now, he is reaching one, big power spec item. We'll have to see how aggressive he can play with it. And now the ammo finder catches Keyboy.
Yeah, Keyboy just gets immediately obliterated right there.
Obliterated there, exactly, as it seems like Boots will be opening the Black Dragon form just as own members away, and it will be a turtle actually picked up for them as well. And ONIC Esports really picking up the pace now, but CW has to be very, very careful, as the real world manipulation has been popped off, and CW barely escapes with his life.
Xinnn goes in for the flicker play, actually very greedy of him, but it is actually out of range, unfortunately. But with that play, they will be able to get, they secure a turret there in the top side, but already a conceal. Maybe they don't want to go for objectives. This is the RRQ, we know, man. Sans is going to be the target, instantly reads the situation and backs off immediately. On Esports, they do not want to be caught off guard by RRQ's engage. They do get a turret anyways in that top side, though.
Yeah, really, really clean plays coming in from ONIC Esports up until now. It seems like they actually can read the moves coming in from RRQ Hoshi, as it seems like RRQ Hoshi was looking for something there, but will not be able to get anything just yet, as they are waiting in the bush, waiting for a proper engage, trying to pick someone off, but they don't want to do anything that they cannot commit to, as it seems like Vin was looking for a pick off onto Keyboy, was not able to put anything on that person just yet, and now it is going to be them both actually slowing down the tempo.
A very fair game for now, but if we do talk about the late game, I think ONIC Esports has a little bit of an edge with the Lunox and the Natan, but saying that, those are two magic damage dealers, Arashi.
Yep, he already... Well, Lunox now has the Clock of Destiny and Lightning Truncheon combo, so already a huge amount of burst available on the side of ONIC Esports if the members from RRQ Hoshi actually overextend or misposition, to say the least. But Sans on the Balmond actually has a huge amount of damage. He has the War Axe, but he also has the Damped Kratos as well in order to actually be that beefy frontline that they would require. But as you mentioned, with two, in a sense, magic damage dealers, it will be on to Boots and Sans to be doing that physical damage, and they're going to have a tough time with the Eve pushing them back and slowing them down when they engage.
Yeah, Dominance Ice has also been built by Ruby right now, so Yuzhong will have a little bit of a hard time there in the lane, anywhere in the team fights, I should say, with the Rafaela as well. That is going to be 30% of the healing taken away. ONIC Esports now 300 gold lead for the side of RRQ. Sans is alone, going in for the Little Wanderer. Unfortunately, will not be able to get that down, as RRQ are just looking for the setup for the Lord. They've been so proactive with the map, and look at that. Seven goes in for the Falling Star Moon play all the way to the backside. Vin goes in for the Iron Offended. Unfortunately, does not connect onto CW, and just like that, two ultimates burned right before the Lord.
Yeah, 2 Ultimate Spirit, and this is not what RRQ wants at the moment, as it seems like ONIC Esports are actually a bit more ready for this upcoming Lord fight, and it seems like they will be setting up that way, but Vin already looking for a pick-off maybe, even though there was nothing there for them to take. But look at R7, Falling Star Moon just escaped, but oh my god! He gets bursted, obliterated out of the land of Dawn.
No. Did you see what Keyboy did?
What?
He predicted the Falling Star Moon with the Holy Baptism, man. That was beautiful.
Insane.
Man, anyone would have missed that one. That was crazy. That was literally crazy by Keyboy. What a beautiful play. And that's going to secure them the objective, the actually good play right there from the side of ONIC Esports.
Oh my god, insane plays coming in from Keyboy, as it will be ONIC Esports actually having the better footing here for the Lord. But look at that, Sans is actually caught in a bad situation. Drian will be trying to do what he can, but look, that's insane! Vin will actually be the one to go down. Keyboy is the next one in the chopping board. He actually gets caught off guard. Boots trying to go into the backline, doing what he can, but he actually gets bursted very low. And that will be a triple kill collected for the side of RRQ Hoshi.
Man, oh man, RRQ Hoshi, they always win out in the team fights, and that's exactly what they want. They drafted for it, they're gonna get it, and that is gonna be the inhibitor turret falling down. Maybe even the game. They might look to end. 5 seconds on the clock. It's gonna be very risky if they do try to do it, but it is possible. RRQ though don't want to risk it. They are just gonna go back, clearing the waves first, as that is gonna be really good setups for the Lord. They get the inhibitor turret and also the turret in the bottom side here.
Oh yeah, I mean, both teams are actually playing it really clean, but honestly, I want to take at the replay from the Samsung Galaxy A series here, actually.
You can see the ONIC engaged really aggressively, but Clay under the turret with the road manipulation does a lot of damage, and Xinnn is not the focus for Boots, because Boots was forced to actually go under the turret to stop the real world manipulation. So then he takes a lot of damage, and they're just able to clean him up, and as a bonus factor, Xinnn was untouched in that fight.
Yeah, the positioning from this man, we didn't see any crazy plays. He actually went to use that second ability to get off the wall, and he instantly flickers away. I mean, flickers back to the team fight, but just like that, he actually just gets away out of all the damage coming in from ONIC Esports. He makes himself hidden in the team fight, and he comes when he's needed the most, almost like the Avatar. But ONIC Esports going in again. There's going to be a fight going in. Oh my god, beautiful plays from Albert. Man, what was that? The stuns, the micro plays just completely just shine right now in game number 3 as RRQ, they are using the early game dominance to form, to build this 4,000 goldies, and ONIC Esports are looking for a play, are looking for the clear, not able to do anything, as that's going to be RRQ picking up the Lord for free. Real motivation to the backside, R7 doing a lot of damage back in there, but it's going to be the follow-up coming in from Albert, using Eye for an Eye as well. Keyboy is just going to get slain with a final blow, and that's Xinnn picking up the mega kill right now with 3 people going down. Boots will try to do the same thing he did against Evos, going in for the Furious Dive to 3 members, but unlike against Evos, this is RRQ. They're simply going to take you down in every single team fight. ONIC now with only 2 members left standing, and the Lord coming in, marching down the mid lane.
The Lord is so close there. Unfortunately, Vin does miss his I'm offended, as it seems like Sans will be doing what he can. Will not be doing anything for now. The Winter Truncheon does come, but not into clutch, as he will be taken down. Oh no, but look at Drian! Drian gets abolished, and that is another game in the pockets of RRQ.